Hi everyone, hope you're doing amazing today. We're doing really well, thank you. My name is Carolina Fonseca Jimenez. I focus on doing children's books that promote love, unity, and peace. And of course, we also interpret dreams. The reason we do that is because when we listen to our dreams, we connect with our subconscious. And of course, when we share them, we connect with one another on a more profound level. So guys, in this video, I'm going to interpret two of the dreams that some of our dreamers have sent in. But before that, I want to give you some news. Okay, the first thing is that we've done an interview with Mr. Rafael from, from Artist Direct Publishing, okay? So it's gonna be really cute. We're talking about Lupita and the Magic of Mexico, and of course, we're gonna talk about our new book that is almost here, thank goodness, Lupita and the Magic of Her Dreams, okay? So the interview is going to be out either this week or next week, and I will share it with you via either YouTube or Facebook or probably both, okay? Now, the second thing I want to tell you before we start the dream interpretation is that I've listened to your messages, okay? And quite a few of you have asked me if I do classes on learning your particular dream language. And guys, at this point, I'm not really doing any classes. What I do offer, though, is obviously the videos that I do here in English and in Spanish on YouTube and Facebook, and I do stuff on Mindalia TV as well. That's kind of like a spiritual channel. I do that mostly in Spanish, some in English. I will continue to do a little bit more of that. But as far as classes go, I don't do that. I just do one-on-ones. That's something that I can definitely offer you. I can do one-on-ones via Facebook. I do it via Zoom. We can do like a video conference of it, and then sometimes we just do phone calls, okay? So whatever is best for you, I'm really flexible about that, but I think it's so important to be able to do one-on-ones because, as you know, I can always help guide you with your dream interpretation, but only you know your true dream meaning. And the way that we can get there is by simply listening to the symbols that we're getting at night and starting to write them down, right? Starting to study ourselves, starting to study what those symbols mean to us so we can find our own dream language. So that is what I can offer you. So if you're interested, just send me a message and we can connect on that later. But let's go ahead and get started with our dream interpretation. So our first dreamer says that she is finding herself like about to get married. Okay, she's here with her fiance and they're at the bank. And then whenever they're at the bank, apparently they have like this box that they've opened together and they're just getting like money out. Like money keeps on coming outside of this box and she's like, wow, that's a lot of money, you know? She doesn't share her feelings with us about this particular scene, but we'll get back to it. The second scene that she talks to us about is that she's in the room, I guess, getting ready. Okay, she's getting ready for the wedding ceremony. And while she's getting ready, she looks in the mirror and she notices, oh my gosh, like I'm not ready. My makeup's not on. I'm not even like dressed or anything like that. And so she's feeling like really unprepared and really stressed. Okay, really stressed. There's a lot of pressure on her at this moment. And then she looks at her maid of honor, and her maid of honor is ready. She's got her dress on, her makeup's on, she's looking great. But she's like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready. So she's like frantically looking for her makeup kit and all of this stuff. And so she's not able to enjoy the day. So let's go ahead and start with the first scene though. Okay. And then the first scene, I am so interested to get your feelings on this. Okay, if you could, whenever you get a chance, send me what you were feeling during this scene because it's so important, and I'll explain why. Okay, so in this particular scene, you're saying that you're with your fiance, your significant other, and that you guys are like pulling out money. Okay, you're pulling out money out of this box and it's like it keeps coming out. So that's wonderful, okay? That's letting us know that abundance is coming. But now the reason that the feeling is so important is because if you in the dream are pulling out all of this money and you're feeling like, wow, I have so much money. I'm so happy that I'm able to pull all of this money out. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling wonderful. That is letting us know that you have a wonderful energy with money. Okay, you are just positive. You feel secure. You know that the money is coming to you. Okay, so you've got like an open spirit for it. It is coming. It is going to come. Okay, but now if in the dream you're doing the same action, same scene, same symbols, but you're feeling like, oh, there's just not enough of it. I keep pulling it out and I still don't have enough. If you've got that feeling of this isn't enough, then that's letting us know that that is the energy you're giving off when it comes to money, okay? And that is why it maybe has not come into your life yet, because you keep on thinking that it's never going to be enough. You're never going to be filled with enough money, all right? So that is why the feelings are so important in your dream, because even though we have the same symbols, we have the same interaction with the person, all of that can be the same, but the feeling at the basis of this is critical. That is what's going to give us the dream meaning for you, okay? So whenever you get a chance, send me that, because you've had a lot of dreams where there's money, where you're pulling money out, okay? And in this one, you didn't tell us the feeling, so we really need to know the feeling to know if you're operating out of abundance. Because if you are, great, the money's coming. But if you're operating out of lack, then that's exactly what you're feeling, and that's kind of what you're attracting. That's why it hasn't come yet. So please let us know the feeling. It's so important, okay? Let's move on to the second scene in your dream, and that is that you're in that room, right? And you're feeling like you're not ready, okay? So this part is so important too. It's just so important because in this part of your dream, you know, it's your wedding. You're supposed to be like super excited and just like totally like on board and ready. And it's a dream, right? You're a lucid dreamer. I know you're a lucid dreamer because you've told me. And most of the time you're able to change and move things around, but in this dream you don't. In this dream, you are excited, but you have this emotion of pressure on you and this kind of like, I'm not ready feeling, okay? So let's reflect that outward. What is going on in your life right now where you're like, gosh, this is so exciting. I'm so excited for this. It's finally come. But then at the bottom, at the most profound level of you, you feel like you're not ready, like you're in some way maybe even inadequate, okay? And the reason I say that is because in the dream you're comparing and you're saying, she's ready, my maid of honor is ready, she's looking great, she's got her dress on, but then you're like, I'm not ready to go out there and it's my day, okay? So let's think about that. What's going on in your waking life right now where those feelings are similar, okay? Because the dream is letting us know right here that it's like tired, right? It's like tired because there's so many wonderful things coming your way. There is like a whole wedding ceremony for you. There's like this whole wonderful gifts that are coming to you, but it's like you're the only one that's limiting yourself. You're the only one saying, I'm not ready. You know, they are ready, but I'm not. Okay, so it's time to change that. It's time to change it and just accept the abundance, accept all of the wonderful things that are coming to you. And with the dreams you've had before, there's something that's reoccurring here, and that's kind of the feeling of things almost coming, but they're not there yet. Okay, they're not there yet. And a lot of the time in your dreams, it's like the feelings that you have within them, like this one today where you're feeling like you're not ready for it. You're literally physically not ready because you're not dressed for your own wedding. So it's really important for you to reflect this outward, because remember, whenever we reflect it outward and we can pinpoint and say, oh my gosh, this is the situation where I'm feeling this way, that's where the power comes in, because that's when we can change things. That's when we can start changing things in a more loving way. So that way we can feel more confident, more prepared for those wonderful things that are coming our way, for the abundance that's literally just waiting for you. All you've got to do is accept it and know, I am worthy, I am ready. Okay, we can talk more about this offline, because I think that is so important. And your dreams have always been really magical, and they've always had those things in common, right? Like abundance is coming, and then you're never alone in your dreams. Remember, you always have someone with you. Just like in this dream, you've got your fiance with you in the first one that's helping you with this abundance. He's helping you get all this money out. So there's going to be someone in your life that's going to help you with that. All right, let's reflect it outward. And who is that for you? Who is that? Because this person is going to be incredibly important for you. And then obviously too, in the second scene where you see that woman, you're saying she's ready, but I'm not. Again, you're learning a lot from other people, and that's a wonderful thing. But let's get down deeper and ask the question, why do I feel like I'm not ready? Why am I putting myself under so much pressure? Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, thank you so much for sharing your dreams, because they're really going to help other people that are kind of going through the same things that you are. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to our second dreamer. This dreamer says that she's walking in the forest, and she's walking in the forest with all of her family. Okay, she doesn't know where they're going, but that they're about to cross this river. And as they're crossing the river, she like falls into the water, and she feels like she can't get out. She's like all the way at the bottom, and she's like, oh no, I can't get out, you know. But then miraculously, she doesn't know how they do it, but the family somehow gets her out. She knows they get her out because she has the feeling that they all got her out. Okay, this dream is just so beautiful and so incredible. And the reason for that is because it's letting you know that you have like such a loving family. You've got a family around you that wants the best for you and wants to look out for you, and they're there for you no matter what. Okay, we know this because you all are literally walking through the forest together. You're getting ready to cross this river. You're getting ready to go through your emotions, through this kind of maybe challenging time, right? It could be this challenging time, and you may think, I can't do this, I can't go on, and you know, you fall in the water in your dream and you're feeling like you can't get out, right? But then what happens? Your family miraculously gets you out of it. So it's letting us know, you know what? Even though you feel sometimes like there is no way out, even though sometimes you feel like you can't get out of it yourself, it's letting you know, the dream is literally letting you know that you've got so many people behind you, so many people that love you and that want the best for you and will literally help you no matter what. They will miraculously help get you out of there, okay? And the dream is also letting us know that it is okay to ask for help. If you're going through a situation right now where you feel like, I can't do this alone, you have to be willing to get help. You have to be willing to say, you know what, I need help. I need help. And the dream is saying, you've got so many people to choose from. All of these wonderful, loving family members, these kind of guides in your dream are going to help you through it. It's time to accept the help. Okay, it's time to accept it with loving energy, because they are there for a reason and they're there to help you. okay? That is all that the dream is telling you, and I think it's absolutely beautiful, okay? It's absolutely beautiful. It's time to just accept the help and to know that everything is going to be okay. You're going to get through this, and you have a whole family that's going to help you get through it, okay? So guys, those are the 2 dreams for today. Like, you know, I love helping you interpret your dreams, but like, you know, I've always told you this, is that I can always help guide you with your dream interpretation, but only you know your true dream language. That's why I'm always talking about the feelings, like, what were you feeling during this part? What were you feeling doing this part? And you know, it sounds a little obsessive, but it's so important because, you know, I can have one image and you can have the same image, but if we're feeling something different, the interpretation is completely different, okay? And so that's why I say this too, because so I won't be doing those kind of general classes. If I ever do, I'll obviously share those with you, but at this point, I really just love the one-on-one, and I think it's just so much more valuable for us at this point to do the one-on-ones. So if you have questions about a particular dream, or if you really want to understand your dream language, we can go ahead and set up some one-on-ones, video conference, whatever, phone call, it doesn't matter to me, I'm flexible. But we can definitely talk about that and start understanding what's really going on at that deep level, okay guys? But anyways, I send you a huge hug. As always, we are here with love, unity, and peace in our hearts, and we will be in contact. Okay, bye everybody.